There are three consecutive terms of a geometric progression. So A common ratio R equals to second term over first term. So 2x minus 7 over x plus 1 equals to 1 over 2 given in the question. So buat darab silang. So 2 in bracket 2x minus 7 equals to 1 in bracket x plus 1. Then expand. So 4x minus 14 equals to x plus 1. So rearrange. So 3x equals to 15. So x equals to 5. Then B, find the first term if 12 terms is x plus 1. So T12 equals to x plus 1. So masukkan dalam formula A in bracket 1 over 2 to the power of 11 dan masukkan nilai x. So A equals to 12,288. The first three positive terms of the geometric progression are 2, P and 18. So find the value of P. So P over 2 equals to 18 over P. So buat darab silang. Then P to the power of 2 equals to 36. Then square root to both sides. So P equals to 6. Dan masukkan semula nilai P di dalam persamaan. So 2, 6, 18. So the common ratio R equals to 6 over 2. So R equals to 3. In a geometric progression, the first term is A and the common ratio is R, given that the third term of the progression exceeds the second term by 12A. So T3 equals to T2 plus 12A. Then by using formula AR to the power of 2 equals to AR plus 12A. Then rearrange. Then factorize. So AR in bracket R minus 1 equals to 12A. Then cancel A to both sides. Then expand. So R to the power of 2 minus R minus 12 equals to 0. So by using calculator in quadratic equation, so the value of R, 4 and negative 3. The following information refers to the sum of the terms of a geometric progression. So this is called as recurring decimal. So the sum are 0.36 plus 0.0036 plus 0.000036. So the value of V and the value of W stated in the answer. Then B, the common ratio. So R equals to second term over first term. So 0.0036 over 0.36 equals to 0.01. It is given as n equals to 5 over 2 in bracket 3 to the power of n minus 1. So by using T1 equals to S1 minus S0, dan masukkan nilai 1 ke dalam n, minus dan masukkan nilai 0 ke dalam n. Then solve. So T1 or the first term is 5. Then B. So by using T2 equals to S2 minus S1. Then masukkan nilai 2 ke dalam N. Minus. Answer in A. Then solve. So T2 or second terms is 15. So the common ratio R equals to second term over first term equals to 15 over 5. The answer is 3. There are two different companies offer basic salary. Syarikat Satria offer initial salary of 36,000 ringgit per annum with 5% yearly increment from the basic salary, while Syarikat Perdana offer initial salary of 30,000 ringgit per annum with 9% yearly increment from the basic salary. So calculate the increment. So 36,000 plus 1,800 equals to 37,800. While Syarikat Perdana 30,000 plus 2,700 equals to 32,700 as a salary in second month. So the first month salary T1, the second month salary T2. Doing the same thing for Syarikat Perdana. So T1 equals to A, while R equals to second term over first term. Then calculate S10. After working for 10 years, masukkan nilai ke dalam formula Sn and N equals to 10. Doing the same thing for Syarikat Perdana. So calculate the value. So Syarikat Satria offer and Syarikat Perdana offer, then times 20% his salary for further study. So Syarikat Satria offer 90,561 and Syarikat Perdana 91,158. So Syarikat Perdana offer more than Syarikat Satria. It is given 5 consecutive terms of a geometric progression. So common ratio R equals to 6 over 3 and the answer is 2. So every term times 2. So the value of x equals to 6 times 2 equals to 12. Y equals to 12 times 2 equals to 24. And z, 24 times 2 equals to 48. Mohan took 4 minutes to complete the first kilometer of a 15-kilometer run, and he took 1 over 8 more time compared to the time he took for the previous kilometer. So 4 minutes plus in bracket 4 times 1 over 8. So 4 plus 0.5 equals to 4.5 minutes. So 4 minutes we call it as a first term, and the 4.5 minutes we call it as a second term. So A equals to 4 and R equals to 1.125. So 15 kilometer equal to S15. So by using the formula Sn, so N equals to 15, masukkan value ke dalam formula. So S15 equals to 155 minutes over 60. So 2 hours and 58 minutes. That is more than 2 hours. So Mohan is not qualified for the state level run. It is given that Pn equals to 3r to the power of n minus 1 over 2. If we insert 0, so the final answer is 0. So r cannot be 0. So k equals to 0. Then B, the first term, T1 equals to, masukkan 1 ke dalam n. So 3r to the power of 0 over 2. So anything to the power of 0 is 1. So the final answer is 3 over 2. It is given that P, 2 and Q are the first 3 terms of a geometric progression. So 2 over P equals to Q over 2. Then darab silang. So 4 equals to PQ. Dan jadikan P sebagai perkara rumus. So P equals to 4 over Q. Dan masukkan baik di dalam persamaan sebutan. So 4 over Q, 2 and Q. So A equals to 4 over Q. And common ratio R equals to 2 divided by 4 over Q. Then calculate. So common ratio equals to Q over 2. Then B, the sum to infinity. Menggunakan formula S infinity, masukkan value ke dalam formula. Then calculate. So 4 over Q divide 2 minus Q over 2. So change divide to multiply and then rearrange. So S infinity equals to 8 over 2Q minus Q to the power of 2.